Hey guys and girls, it's Joy Villa here, and I just wanted to speak on something. I was asked by the Chicago Prep School in Southside Chicago to speak on how to avoid bullying and how to avoid, let's see, what is it exactly here? The topic is how to fight peer pressure to achieve greatness in performing arts. So if you don't know who I am, you're watching this channel, I decided to just do a little video and kind of preempt before I speak to the kids there. We're going to do like a Skype session, and we did it before. It's really, really cool. We always do it around the Grammys. So my name is Joy Villa, and you may have seen me in the Grammys on the red carpet wearing some crazy cool fashions. You may have seen my music. My song Vagabonds is a big hit on YouTube and all around the world. It's being played on the radio. My song The Darkness is being played on the charts in the UK. I've got my album, I Make the Static. That was my first EP. Came out 2 years ago, and it's been a big hit. It's been getting a lot of international airplay, as well as terrestrial radio here on the East Coast and in Los Angeles. So you probably may have heard of who I am, and if you follow me, of course, I'm also the fit and sexy vegan. I've been vegan for 12 years. I'm a personal trainer, a competitive bikini bodybuilder, and a nutritionist, a certified nutritionist. So I also have my health business. So for me, I do a lot of different things. I'm a songwriter, I'm a singer, performer, an actress, and a health coach. And my love has always been the performing arts. So for me, I paint and draw as well. I know, right? What else can I not do? But I do a lot of art. I just was raised in this very artistic atmosphere by my parents, and they always told me I could be an artist. They always encouraged me to be who I am. They never said, well, you have to be a doctor, you have to have a plan B, or you have to be a lawyer. Not that there's anything wrong with being those things, and those are very beautiful and can be artistic fields in themselves, but they were not what's right for me. So they encouraged me to do what's right for me rather than what they thought I should do. Very important thing. If you are a parent or if you have children around you, never tell them what you think they should do in terms of career, but encourage them on what they have their interests on, what they're interested in, what they're blossoming towards. They say, I want to be a policeman. Then just say, awesome, you can do it. The next week they say, I want to be a dinosaur. Okay, great. Let's go find some dinosaur costumes. I want to be an actress. Don't just say, oh yeah, it's a hard job. It's too many people are actors. Don't discourage people from being artists because you never know. Look at me now. Look at me now. And I'm on my way to just getting bigger, better things. And I want to help as many people as I can to also reach bigger and better things. So that's what I love to do. My purpose in being an artist is really to share. You have to have your purpose, first of all, okay? Number one is you have to have your purpose down. So my purpose is to share myself and to share aesthetics and to keep people up and excited and to get their own idea of what aesthetics are and how to transform their own life. So basically, I like to transform your life through the art that I make. Whether that's just being there with you in a sad moment, in a breakup, or a loss of a friend, or empowering you through a song, like my song, I Make the Static is like an empowering song. It's been played on ESPN. It's been played when you see all the big time football guys and you see all the sports guys and they play my song, and that's like an empowering anthem. I make the static, So that's my purpose through my art. And acting, I want to play roles, and I do play roles that I would want to see, that entertain me, that are complex women, that are characters who are not, cookie cutter or cardboard cutouts, but that are real people that you may know and that you may meet or that reflect a portion of you. So purpose, 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 purpose. Your purpose is very, very important. I don't do anything that's against my purpose. I wouldn't take a role that I say, well, I would never see that movie or I would never play that character. Like, I don't like that. I wouldn't do it then. It doesn't matter how juicy or big it is. And of course, you as a being, you can always change your mind and make your own decisions. You can change your purpose, but you need to make sure that you clarify what is your purpose. Why are you doing what you do as an artist? Very, very important, because when the bullying starts, when the criticism comes in, when people start telling you, maybe you should do something else. I don't know if you should do that, right? Which they will. It just happens. People have their own insecurities. Then you're going to have to stand up to them. And you don't even have to say anything except for, well, this is what I love to do. This is my purpose. My purpose is to help people through the arts, and that's what I'm doing. Or, I enjoy what I do. Thank you very much. You can be very classy, but because you already have your purpose and you've instilled in yourself why you're doing this, My screen just went black for a second. Hold on. Let me just open it up. Here we go. So because you already know why you're doing what you're doing, it's easy to just be, bye. Laugh off the haters. Dust it off. That's what you're going to have to do. Dust your shoulders off. Go on, dust your shoulders off. You know what I'm talking about. You're going to have to just tell the haters to F off because they have no say over your life. And as a performing artist, people are going to criticize you till you're black and blue. They're going to try to make you cry. They're going to try to make you feel weak. And it's going to be very, very slick and sly. So you have the obvious criticism. You have the trolls on the internet. You post a picture, someone says, blah, blah, blah. You post a video, someone says, blah, blah, blah. I don't like it. Oh, blah, 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 blah. I mean, I get a ton of hater comments on everything. I do because I'm in the spotlight. I am in your face, and that's awesome. I get more love than I get hate, so that balances it out. Much more love. It's not like oh no, they said they don't like my video, or they think I look ugly. You know, I don't care, because I know that I'm reaching my fans, and I know that I'm on my purpose line. I know I'm creating beautiful effects. Me as a spiritual being, I am more than my body. You're more than your body. You as a being can tell your body what to do, can tell the arts around you, the things around you. You can actually control your life the way you want it to be. You can. It's a spiritual thing, and maybe no one told you that, but I'm here to wake you up. You are a spiritual being, and you decide what you want to do with your life. It doesn't matter how you were raised. It doesn't matter what your friends say or what other people are telling you. You alone are taking responsibility because you are responsible for what happens to you in your life. If you don't like where you live, then you move. And yes, maybe you're saying, but Joy, I'm 14 years old. I have parents. I totally get it. I was stuck there too. I was in high school saying, man, all these other kids don't think like I do. Man, my parents don't get it. Yeah, they encourage me, but they still like, you know, we live in a small area because I was raised also in Lompoc, sitting near Santa Barbara. I usually say Santa Barbara, but it's Lompoc, small city. And then we would move to New York. We'd visit New York often. But I was like, man, I want to be in New York. I want to be in Los Angeles. I want to be in a big city. And I'd look online. Well, guess what I did in my meantime is I read as many books as I could get my hands on about acting and about music. I used my mom's keyboard and would practice and write songs on the daily. I would read poetry. I would study. I would look at YouTube videos of singers. How do I put my throat? How do I practice? How do I, move? Oh, how does a superstar dress? Oh, I like that dress. Who made that? What's the designer? Oh, look at that. What's that made out of? I would just be so interested in performing. How should I stand when the light hits me? And I would practice it. I would drill it. I got involved in theater. I got involved in performing arts. I did talent contests. I'm telling you, if you really love what you do, don't let a few years of setback hold you back. Because sometimes as a kid, you think, I'm in a small body, I'm a child, people just look at me as a kid, nobody respects me, and I totally get it. You're right. People are not going to respect you for who you are right now. You deserve amounts of respect, like immense amounts of respect, because you are an artist, you are a performing artist, and you are a creator, no matter how old you are. It doesn't matter what you look like. You, as a creative being, are the one who's creating beautiful things, right? Or trying to, or attempting to, which is awesome. But it does not mean you have to be 25 to 35. Like when I was young, I would see every role would be 25 to 35. That was like the thing. And I was like, yeah, but I'm 15. That sucks. And then when you become 25 to 35, I'm sure, I'm 25 now. They say, oh, and then people will say, oh, if you were 16, it would have been better. Oh, you should have gotten in when you were 18. You should tell people you're 18. Then they want you to be younger. The point is, there is no perfect time. Even if you're 50 years old, I'm talking to you too. You're 60, you're 70. You can get started now. You just have to make sure that wherever you are, you start doing something on the daily that impacts your life, that involves your arts, your performing arts. I'm speaking mainly to performing artists, but this is for anybody who's an artist in any sort of field. Engineers and designers and crafters and fashion designers. If you're a singer, start writing songs right now. Start listening to songs and trying to sing the same key. Start trying to pick up how they sing, the styles of Billie Holiday. Start trying to mimic her and practice that, drill it. Or if you're a screamo, you like screamo bands, start trying to practice that, screaming. It doesn't matter what style of music, whatever you like. Practice that in your downtime when you're not at school, when you're not cleaning the room, or when you're not at work, when you're not taking care of the kids, whatever your life is right now. It does not matter how old you are. you can still get started. So that's very, very important, not to be stuck by your circumstances, okay? So take responsibility for your life, get started, stack those pennies, buy a microphone, get some jewels to put on your crown, and go out there, go out and give yourself a new name and say, I'm a character, whatever. Make your own character, be your own self, take responsibility for your life. That is super important. So that means when the haters come at you, you probably thought I was going to talk more about the haters, but I'm not, because they're like this small. It's about making yourself this big so that when this tiny little thing comes at you, bing, bing, and they're just trying to, you know, like a little tiny creature trying to like nip at you, like, oh, I want to get in, and you just go, what? Boom. Done. Because you are so strong and you are so powerful that they cannot touch you. And that is the way you really combat bullying. That's the way you combat any of those types of trolling, any sort of criticism, because they will critique you, and just be prepared for that, but don't focus on it. Be as strong as you can and just know your vision, know where you're going, know what you want, and it's okay. You don't never have to justify or back up what you want. Say, oh, I want to be famous, but I mean, I still want to help people. I don't want to be like, don't worry about it. If you want to be famous, that's okay. If you want to be rich, that's okay. Those are good things. A lot of people are rich and famous. And guess what? It started with a dream and a goal. Okay? Those people had to envision themselves rich and famous. And I want you to do that for yourself too. And if you don't want to be rich or famous, that's also fine. You just want to play guitar. You just want to be the best guitar player. You just want to be the best painter, the best dancer. You just want to get the moves. That's okay. Do that. Drill it. Practice it. Practice, 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 and know thyself. To thy own self be true. That is the point, to be so stable and so strong in what you love and who you are that nobody can knock you down. That is the goal. Always trust your gut. Do what feels right. Forget the haters and just be you. Wild, crazy, beautiful, sexy, gorgeous, funny you. All right, I hope that you guys and girls out there have felt something good from this message. My name is Joy Villa. You can always email me, joy@joyvilla.com. If you have any more questions, if you like this video, click like, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. And yeah, don't forget to check out some of my other videos. And I love you guys. It's a nice long message. Just this is the way to avoid peer pressure and bullying in the arts. I love you guys. Check out my music and other stuff at joyvilla.com. And be checking for me at the Grammys this year. Bye.